So I wanted to start the Christmas season / Britmas season with a confession that I'm almost embarrassed to say. I was the biggest Terrifier / Art the Clown hater. But now I'm a stan. And I thought this would be an interesting video, like the transformation that has happened within me. But first, you guys know the drill. Zozo?
What?
Can I have my advent calendar?
1 second.
Thank you! Oh, thank you so much. Oh my god, we got the advent calendar. Here we go. Yeah, so I've had like the same advent calendar for the past 2 years. If you want to skip through the advent calendar, this is what I do on Britmas. I open it up every single day. But if you want to skip, I'll give you the timestamp below to get into the Terrifier journey. But anyways, I want to say this is the same one I had last year and the year before because there's no selection for advent calendars anymore. This is the only one that's exciting. I'm not getting that damn Lindor one anymore with the damn balls. Like, excuse me. No, thank you. So anyways, it's always a tradition. I open the advent calendar and I never understand what I just got. So here we go again. So I got a microphone and I got gloves. Hold on. I want to diet anyways. 5-second rule, I hope. So I got a sleigh. Santa's sleigh. And then there's always the question. Oh. Would you rather be an elf or a reindeer? I'd be an elf and my name would be Bernard. So let's get into my hate for Terrifier, and hopefully Krampus isn't loud. He's like very excited to be here, you guys know. So he says hi. But okay, let's get into my hatred for Terrifier. I hated it. I never saw it, right? I never saw it, but I just chose to hate it. I thought if you were a fan of Terrifier, it was the equivalent to having a serial killer tattooed on you. You know those people who have like Jeffrey Dahmer or Ted Bundy tattooed on them? That's literally who I thought Terrifier was catering to. Like psychopaths. Psychopaths. I thought you needed to be evaluated if you were obsessed with Terrifier and like watching it every single night. Because, hate to say this, but I'm going to say it. A lot of people think that I am this huge slasher fan, which I am not. Never have been. My favorite my favorite horror movie is The Ring and Jeepers Creepers. I love like paranormal, psychological thrillers, slashers. I'm not good with gore. Guys, I can't even look at my own period blood. It gets to me, you know? I love how I'm just dressed in this full out bloody outfit. But I love like dressing up in blood and everything, but gore always gets to me. Probably the most gore that I love is Saw, the first one. The first Saw is my absolute favorite one. But it just kind of got too much after, but the first one. So anyways, I've seen some clips of Terrifier, the killings, especially the one in Terrifier 2, like the bed scene, and when he puts salt all over her after he's like mutilated her. And I just thought, people watch this for entertainment. Like, you are sick in the head. And you probably have a serial killer tattooed on you. Like, literally, come to my channel member lives. My members know who come to my lives, like my hatred for Terrifier. But my members were really convincing me that I need to watch it. Because I kept saying, there's no way in hell that I'm watching this damn series. I'm probably going to throw up. It is so freaking gory. But everyone, you know, it's kind of surprising because I'm obsessed with clowns. I am a clown. You guys know, clowns, I'm obsessed. My favorite clowns, Pennywise and Sweet Tooth the Clown. Like, look at my shoes. Like, it's in my DNA. It is in my DNA. I live the clown life, clown core, all the time, right? So you would think that I liked Art the Clown, but there was something that I just did not like about Art the Clown. I didn't like to look at him. I was seeing memes of him, and they would make me so mad every time I saw it. I didn't think it was funny. I was like, how can people like this stuff? But I kept my opinions to myself. I started looking up the actor, David Howard Thornton, and I was watching a lot of interviews with him, and I became an instant fan of him, the man who plays Art the Clown. He's so freaking nice, and he's always the nice guys who play the bad guys, right? I love how he embraces Art the Clown. He goes to conventions dressed like Art the Clown. He's in character. And I just thought that was so cool. So I was watching all of these convention videos of him running around as Art the Clown. There was one interview I saw with him and the director, and they're in a hotel room, and he just came off the set of Terrifier 2, so he has fake blood on him, and he's in character during this interview. And the man who was interviewing him, you could tell he was terrified. Like, no pun intended by saying terrified, but he's a scary clown, Art the Clown. And I honestly think if I saw him, which I will get into later, I would be scared of him. Like, we think Pennywise and Sweet Tooth are terrifying. They're, compared to Art the Clown, there's no comparison. Like, Art is on a totally different level. I can't believe I'm saying this because I freaking love Pennywise, you guys know. But Art is just, he's insane what he does, right? You know, all of his killings and everything like that. But anyways, I was watching so many interviews with David Howard Thornton, and I just became a fan of him, which then made me want to give Terrifier a chance. And also, Terrifier 3 like recently came out, right? And like in theaters, I think it's now you can watch it, you can buy it now. But when I was going to movie premieres and other events, everyone would come up to me saying, "Oh my god, what did you think of Terrifier 3?" So everyone just assumes I'm a fan of Terrifier 3 because I'm into the paranormal and horror, but not the horror that everyone thinks. I like the paranormal psychological thrillers, like I said, The Ring, Jeepers Creepers, stuff like that. The Conjuring, of course. So I always said, like, I'm not watching it. It looks like it's for sick people. So anyways, I decided to watch it, guys, and I recently watched Terrifier 1 and Terrifier 2. And I loved it. I actually did really well with the gore. I thought, like, there's no way in hell I'm gonna, I'm probably gonna throw up or feel nauseous or something. But yeah, it was sick. But I get it now. I understand why people enjoy these movies and they enjoy Art the Clown. Now, during the first one, the first 40 minutes, I was like, this isn't bad. Like, this isn't bad. I can't believe I was even saying that. But then when we got to Dawn's death, that was, that was crazy. But I actually reacted pretty well to it, which is very surprising. But I was so glued to my screen. I never really looked away, to be honest. I was so into the story. Like, it was a really good storyline, I thought. And there's, like, there's humor in it as well. And I get it, because I would hear people were like, well, he's funny. And I'm like, how the hell is that funny? How the hell is that funny? But I get it. So anyways, when Terrifier 1 ended, I was so excited to watch the second one. And my members were telling me that the second Terrifier is even better than the first one, which I 150% agree with. Terrifier 2 is so good. It's longer as well. I loved Terrifier 2. I'm probably going to watch it again. Like, what? Who am I? Who is she? I haven't watched Terrifier 3 yet, but I'm going to be watching that. So maybe I'll make like a separate video when I finally watch that, because it is Christmas time and it is a Christmas movie, I believe, because I've seen the trailer and he's dressed like Santa Claus and stuff. So I'll be watching that soon because I know it is out now. I thought the gore and the killings were even crazier in the second one. And I remember the one, like the bed scene, and he just goes crazy. Yeah, it's gross, but I just am so surprised that I was chill with it. I'm just like, I was drinking my Pepsi. I was good. I ate pizza. Like, what? What is going on here, So, and I loved the music, especially in the second one. It gave almost an 80s vibe, even though it's not set in the 80s, but it gave an 80s vibe. And I loved it. And then after the credits, stay to watch, that scene at the end, which was disturbing. But, like, I get it. Like, I get it. So anyways, I just wanted to make a video and confess that I was once the biggest Terrifier hater. And now I'm, like, the biggest Terrifier stan. And I just have this feeling inside me. I know I'm going to meet David Howard Thornton. I feel it. I don't know how. I don't know when, where. I just feel it. I'm going to meet him, and I know I'm going to meet him as Art the Clown. And I'm so excited. And you know what? When I do meet him, I'm going to tell him that I was like the biggest hater, and now I'm like the biggest fan. Can you imagine me saying that to Art the Clown? I'm going to say it. Just watch. It's going to happen. So I wanted to make this video. It's so freaking random. I'll make not a third one. I'll make a second one when I watch the third one, because that's the finale. Maybe I should have watched all 3 before I made this video, but I'm really positive, like 99% positive, that I'm gonna love the third one as well. It's crazy. You go from hating something to loving something. And you know what? A really good example is Linkin Park, the new Linkin Park. I was so against Emily Armstrong, like a female singer, but now I'm obsessed. I am so freaking like, I love the new Linkin Park. Now, obviously, no one can ever compare to Chester. Chester will always be the OG. I love how this is like turning into a Linkin Park video, but you guys know, Linkin Park, I'm obsessed. Anyways, I'm actually seeing them. I bought my ticket. I was supposed to see Linkin Park in 2017. 2 weeks. It was 2 weeks before my show, and that's when Chester passed away. And I remember I made like a whole video about it on here. So I'm seeing, and it was August, it was 2 weeks, I think. Yeah. August 8th is when this is for my manifestation people. And you know, August 8th is when I was supposed to see Linkin Park in 2017. They're coming back here. August 8th, 2025. Isn't that weird? So I'm going, and I'm so excited. And I love their singles and stuff. And no, it's the new Linkin Park has really grown on me. So it just shows you, because at first, even my members knew about that. I was like, there's no way like Linkin Park can continue with a female singer or a new singer. Like, there's no way. But now I'm totally on board. So it just goes to show, you got to give things a chance. Don't judge a book by its cover. I guess it's kind of like a learning experience as well. But anyways, that's all I want to say. Let me know in the comments if there's a horror movie that you absolutely hated, you were like the biggest hater for, but then you ended up loving it. Or is that just me? Or has this happened to you with Terrifier? Let me know. And that is my confession for the Christmas/Britmas season. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. As always, you rock my world in the song lyrics of Michael Jackson. Hashtag team, giving the finger. Hashtag team Birdie44. Hashtag Barritha runs. Hey. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. Also, I just want to say I do have an investigation, a paranormal investigation coming up that was supposed to go up in October. So stay tuned for that, because it's coming. So just wanted to let y'all know.